What is good, everybody? I am Kirby1 and welcome back to Warhammer 40k Dawn of War. Last time we were here, we took on little mission 7 right here, which was called Sacrifice.
The appearance of the Eldar.
Sacrifice. Excuse me, where we basically did what we always do: fight the enemy, build up a base, fight the enemy. Few different things this time around. There was this avatar dude, which I thought was going to be like super powerful and super dangerous, but turns out that while I wasn't paying attention, my army mostly defeated it. But that's because we didn't engage in combat really. It was just within the range of our troops, and I guess not in the avatar's range to, attack back. So they got a bunch of like free damage on them until like the captain voice pop up said that the avatar's retreating, like after we did so much damage to him. So when brought you guys in and there was like 19 health left and it was done. It was over. So there was that. We had relics for the first time on the map, which allowed us to access a new building and a couple new troops that I could build. They're called Terminators, I believe. Basically just stronger versions of the assault squad and the regular squad that I can build normally. What else? What else was there? I guess we got to where that altar was, or where the key was. I guess this is the altar was back in mission 6 or whatever. We got to where the key was, this artifact thing, and a few things happened all together. That the Order of Chaos, stole the key, or got to the key, and took it, and then teleported out of there, jumped out of there. The one chaos guy was talking to our librarian dude, saying like, now that you see the key, can you still like harness its power and use it against me or whatever. So but he was just too stunned and it didn't happen. And we talked because the Eldar chick was there, the leader Eldar chick that we've seen in multiple cutscenes so far. She was there and she was talking to us, and that was kind of, we were talking back and forth with her, and the Order of Chaos just showed up while we were talking and then swiped the key, and then it was like, oh shit. So there's that. So yeah, don't know about the librarian still. He seems like he's boy, excuse me. What I hypothesized at the end of the last video is that I think he's still good, just he might be misguided in his way to achieve good. His methods might not exactly be good, but I think he truly does want to be good and be on our side still. We'll see. Maybe he'll double cross us as well. But sounds like the Inquisitor dude, Inquisitor Toth, that popped up in a couple earlier missions, like around 4 or 5, telling us that we need to get off the planet as quick as possible. He might be involved in this somehow, according to the Elder chick. She's saying that she knows him and kind of his history and why he's here. Or don't you think it's weird that he showed up here with all this shenanigans going on? So he might be like part of the Order of Chaos and double cross us. I don't know. And then we were maybe supposed to join forces with the Elder to take out the enemy, but of course the captain's like, well, I can't trust you because there's no way I'm going to trust you after we just fought. And then she's like, fair enough, but I guess you're not going to have any allies in this fight then, because we can't fight alone, and you saw to that, the destruction of my army. And it's like, well, yeah, I guess we fucking did do that. So whole bunch of schwack load of shit going on. It's all just a mess, and we'll see what mission 8 brings us. Either more mess to pile on the mess, or maybe hopefully some clarity to clean this shit up.
Managed to steal the key from out of our very grasp. Damn the Eldar and their arrogance. Had we not been delayed in reaching the key, we could have denied the ruinous powers their prize. We still have no idea what this key does. According to the Eldar Witch, Inquisitor Toth holds these answers. If this is true, then he has a good deal to explain. The least of which is not why he would withhold information that could allow us to better fight the forces of chaos. Could he be tainted? The thought is unimaginable. Even more concerning,
He could be.
We know now that we face more than mere chaos cults, but members of an actual traitor legion, the very Marines who turned against our Emperor some 10 millennia ago. Luckily, our scouts were able to
Oh,
track
shit,
their
millennia.
sorcerer and his entourage back to their base of operations. It is located
I
not far
guess.
from our current position. I relish in the opportunity to bring death to these blasphemous traitors.
I guess maybe 10 millennia ago, if 40,000 is some sort of indication of time passage. I mean, millennia is 1,000, so 10,000 years ago. Grand scheme of things, not really that big of a deal, right? I mean, look at us. We've only been around for, what, like the past 500, 600 years? I guess 1400s, maybe as early as the 1300s then, so, you know, 700, 800 years. Let's round up, just say like we've been kind of around since the past 1,000 years. Well, 10,000 BC. You know what? I don't fucking know. We've been around for a couple thousands of years, I don't know. But I mean, like humans, I guess those were like Neanderthals. Humans specifically, like what we are, the Homo sapien. Like only the past like 1,000-ish years have we been around, I guess. There's been other iterations of humans, I guess. Previous evolutions. Anywho, in the grand scheme of things, we haven't been there that long. So like, if this is some sort of futuristic shit with aliens and, you know, some advanced technology, but still using fucking what seems to be like regular rifles for combat at points. Like, I mean, we do have some plasma rifles, but we also still have like regular guns. So whatever that means. And swords. I mean, I guess they're plasma swords, but still. I guess weapon creation has really just died down in the future. No new things are being created. So anyways, all of that to say that 10 millennia, I guess, probably isn't that long. A long-winded way of saying it. A long-winded way of wasting everybody's time. Let's go ahead and start the mission. The chapel. Mission 8, the chapel. Chapel. Hey there, old chapel. Who's that? Some chaos, dude. By the looks of things. Okay. I like where this is going. Getting your cardio in. Doing laps around the chapel, maybe. Doing laps. Speaking out against your leader or something. Okay, and the two chaos dudes we've come to know and
My lord, blood ravens approach from the
say
south.
like, but not really.
How did they get so close? My lord, these flies are minor annoyances. We have the key and ample bodies to imprison the blood ravens behind a wall of corpses, while we complete the ceremony. Your assurances leave me cold, Sindri.
There's that ugly
I've
mug.
proven my words true in every turn, my lord. We are not in danger. Events have proven you fortunate, sorcerer. To what do you owe this present bout of nauseous optimism? We have received a message, Lord Bale. We have a new ally who is more than ready to betray the Blood Ravens. Excellent. Prepare for what is to come, and dispose of this idiot.
Why? How have I failed?
You were stupid enough to personally deliver ill news to Lord Bale, and we cannot abide stupidity.
See you later, alligator.
Brother Matteo.
Shouldn't have been so
Report.
stupid.
The Chaos Forces have rent an impassable chasm through the center of the city and have taken up position in a temple. The battle is upon us, Captain.
We are arriving at your position momentarily. Hold the chasm. I will deal with the temple.
Hold the
It
chasm.
will be done.
Hold the chasm. Seems like quite
You're
the intense
finished,
battle going on.
Apothecary. Had the Emperor not intended I suffer, then I would feel no pain. What foul acts are these heathens involved in?
They are performing a ceremony to release the key from its bindings. We must stop them.
Yes. We will need to break down the mighty doors of that once glorious temple. It appears they have rent a chasm across the city, stopping us from reaching the other side. An outpost with machine cults located here gives us access to the vehicles we will surely require. Secure the outpost and stop that ceremony.
Why could I not just send in some assault squads and
Fear not the Psyker.
fly over the walls, you know? They seem like they'd be able to fly through those windows no problem. Doesn't seem like a trouble, you know? But what do I know, I guess? It just looks easy. Who knows how easy it actually is.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
Okay, what's going on here? What we got? Cleanse the chaos taint at the chapel. The outpost must not fall. Get troops across the outpost and capture the structures there to get across the impassable chasm. Must jump assault marines across or use the deep strike capability of the Terminators on the chapel barracks or the drop pod ability of our troops on the orbital relay. Stop the chaos before they're able to reach the key. Reinforce the outpost before it's overwhelmed by chaos forces. Where? This outpost? I guess it's this outpost. This is what they're talking about. Okay. Okay.
Position secure.
Looks like you guys are losing. Looks like you guys are winning. Alright, well.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Guess we will get after it. I should build myself another servitor. Let's get some requisition started. Production. A little bit higher up than the 20 from the base. Get another squad here. Just so I can get some of these points collected faster. And I'm go ahead and oh yeah, see they definitely lost here. That's not good. Not good at all, I would say. Need to capture these relic points. Fuck, dude. Alright, well, I'm gonna get after it. And I will talk to you guys in a quick minute, kind of once the base is all set up here and ready to go. Alright everyone, we are here gearing up for what I'm hoping will be the final assault against the enemy here. I got one assault squad, two assault Terminator squads, and one regular Terminator squad equipped with one heavy flamer and one assault cannon. Both effective against infantry, flamethrower short range but good at breaking morale. And this one's just good against infantry and can be used at a long range. So I don't know if that messes it up having one of each. You can see them. There's this guy probably with the flamethrower, this guy with the cannon. Don't know if that messes it up having one each, but
we shall prevail.
I was playing
where you need us most.
Whatchamacallit there for a second. Frostpunk, trying to use WAS to move around the screen. I have some regular squads too, but I've embedded my hero guys in. And we got a new vehicle.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Got ourselves a new vehicle this time around. Well, maybe I should put you guys in here because you're going to be slow. You know what I mean? Unload those dudes. The Land Raider, not the Land Speeder, I think, right? That's the other one. The first one, Land Raider, Land Speeder. New vehicle unlocked. Super heavy transport and tank gunship. What else they do? Is the only transport that can carry Terminators, effective against vehicles and buildings. Don't have any upgrades here, so
Boarding transport. Land Raider at your disposal. Yes.
Getting in or what? There we go, we got one squad in there, one in there. Get the other heavy unit squad in there. They'll just drive faster, I think. Or they'll drive faster over there than they would just walk over there. Let's see what damage these guys can do. So a mix between a tank and a transport, essentially. And also going to better be strong as fuck, man.
I can sense
Because
the
otherwise,
enemy.
what's the point? It's over here, another outpost. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and drop off the troops. That'd be good. Drop off the troops. Drop off the troops. Drop off the troops. And you guys can get in there and get in the mix as well. Jump in there. Oh, that vehicle died. Get a second, I'm gonna use it. Alright, then we're gonna bust down this door. I hope. Oh, they're destroying a minefield? Okay. How about this door? Huh? Can we all, let's go attack this door, how about that? Let's go attack this door, how about that? Bust it down. Get into the old chapel. Stop the ritual from happening. Might not be the worst move. How we doing? Oh yeah, it's coming down. It's coming down all right. Can we get in there?
The doors are broken. With haste. Stop them before they can finish.
Sir, the Imperial Guard have arrived.
And they're
Victory
working
is
for the
ours.
enemy.
Wait, why did they not attack? What betrayal is this? Space Marines, cleanse these heretics.
The Emperor, or the Inquisitor, is bad guy. It's all falling apart.
What would you have?
There is no such thing as innocence.
He who stands
Imagine
with
these
you
guys
shall
are the
be
ones
my
that probably
brother.
have to reach the altar, so
Confirm.
we'll get them in there.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Yes. None shall stand.
Fear not.
We're just gonna hang out outside, eh? Let you get in there, huh? How about that instead? Just need a little extra firepower in the chapel. Land Raiders got it covered outside. I must have lost my assault squad. Lost my assault squad or one of the
He who
freaking.
stands
No, I
with
couldn't
me
have
shall
lost
be
one
my
of the
brother.
Terminator squads. I don't think. There's no way.
Inquisitor Toth has arrived at your request.
And what do our scouts say?
The guard's
He's a bad
distraction
guy?
was a success. The Chaos Lord and his host escaped. We are, however, tracking their movements and questioning some of the traitor guard that we captured.
How could I not have seen this? How is it I am blind when it matters the most?
Are you referring to these traitorous guardsmen or the destruction of your homeworld, Cyrene?
I should have seen the rot before it spread. Instead, I was blind for far too long.
Yeah,
I put
you
my
is.
own world to the torch. I killed with the Inquisition's eager sanction and watched too many innocents die in a holy firestorm. And yet, here I am again at yet another doorstep, with the executioner's blade in my very hand.
Blessed is the mind too small for doubt, Gabriel. Perhaps there is truth in there, for the both of us.
I still believe, old friend. I believe in the sovereign might of the Golden Throne, and in the purity of the Imperium.
But you have lost faith in yourself.
Only in what I see, Isidore. what I see.
And what is it that you see, Captain?
I see that you's a
conspirators
bitch.
and liars more concerned with their own agenda than the will of the Emperor.
I am not so easily cowed by such displays, Captain.
You lied to me and cost me men.
Better they die, their blood pure. If you feel warranted in handing out recriminations, then their deaths are on your head. I warned you to leave this world, to leave Tartarus for the Warp Storm.
Your words still ring untrue, Inquisitor. I know you were here before we arrived.
I am not in the habit of explaining my actions, Captain.
Damn.
But yes, I was here before you arrived, stalking after horrors to strip my knights of their dreams.
The same horrors that the legions of chaos seek.
On Tartarus, there are no coincidences, Captain. There is only the storm that winnows the faithful from the heretic.
Are we faithful men, Toth? Good servants of the Emperor? It is time for us to put aside our differences. What do they seek, Toth? What do you seek here?
This world is cursed, Captain. Thousands of years ago, an
Thousands
artifact
and
of
thousands.
ancient evil power was lost here. The forces of chaos seek this artifact. They've sought it for centuries, but have never held all the pieces of the puzzle.
And now they do.
An Imperial excavation team uncovered the first marker, and word somehow got to the enemy. With the knowledge of the exact planet and the first marker, it was a simple matter to uncover the remainder. Now they have the last piece necessary, a key to unearth the artifact itself.
What is this artifact?
A stone called the Maledictum. It contains a creature of great evil, a creature of chaos itself. The stone imprisons a demon, one of untold power.
How is it possible that the citizens of Tartarus did not know this? These artifacts lay buried beneath their own cities.
From what I surmise, the demon within the Maledictum may be imprisoned, but it is not powerless. It can still influence people with visions and madness. The ancient text in the Registratum Malleus
Jesus.
speaks of a warp storm that visited this system at an age when many Space Marine chapters were still young. The storm drove the inhabitants of this planet insane. Under the demon's influence, they hid the markers and buried the Maledictum to protect it against hunters like myself. When colonists returned to this world, they remained ignorant of the perils. They built over the dark places, never knowing what lay beneath.
And the Eldar, did they seek this power for themselves?
No, it was they who imprisoned the demon in the first place. The Eldar fiercely safeguard knowledge of the stone against all others, going so far as to interfere in our efforts to find it. As Chaos's most ancient enemy, they see themselves as the only capable defense against its influence, and we have paid for their arrogance.
I assume there is still time to avert disaster.
This is already a disaster. The power of the Maledictum is enough to turn the faithful and drive men mad. Many of the Imperial Guard and local population have already turned, as you've seen. It's affecting you, and your men as well. I can feel it. It is calling the Warp Storm to eclipse this system. It wants to trap us here, with it, so it can force even the best of us to serve its twisted will. This is why I encouraged you to leave. Why I still encourage it.
You know I cannot do that. I will not shrink away in the face of evil.
I would do no less. Enough.
Evil.
Let us end this bickering and face our enemy united. Together, we have a better chance of finding and destroying the Maledictum.
They are weak, terrified of the power that you alone are strong enough to control. It is yours. Yours for the taking. But they mean to destroy it, those small-minded fools.
Ruh-roh. Except he won't probably be able to wield it, it'll consume him instead. Oh, Jesus Christ. There's a bunch of them.
The maledictum.
And there he goes.
Mine.
Alright, so if that end of the scene didn't just happen, I was gonna say, alright, well now that the Inquisitor is cleared and whatever back on our side, then this guy is definitely gonna double cross us. And there you go, it just proved it right then and there. Didn't have to wait around. He's gonna double cross us. So I mean, what's a good story? What's a story without a double cross, right? Gotta have something in there to spice it up. So if it wasn't the Inquisitor, then it was going to be the Librarian, and it turns out it's the Librarian, because the Inquisitor actually just wanted to stop this whole mess. Not that he had any evil intentions behind it, but yeah, the Librarian, he's going to be the obstacle probably in the next mission. But with that said, guys, I guess that's going to do it for today. We got mission 8 done. Got her done. I know it didn't really show me going and supporting the base, but it just all happened so fast. I was like, man, whatever. Once I was able to build assault squads, I just built whatever I had, like 4 or 5 of them. Built them. They hopped over the gap, killed enemies in the area, and then we all of a sudden just took ownership. Like, hey, we're allied buildings before, and then once we made that marker, like there's a red circle down there in the corner. Once we made that marker, hit it, then those buildings magically all got transferred ownership over to us. The one base there, and then the two I mean all the turrets there and stuff as well. But the 2 machine cults, those as well, just turned over ownership to us. We had some buildings already to go off of. Once we hit that side, which sucked because I built a bunch of like regular troops just to defend the one side we were already on. So those guys unfortunately just had to be sacrificial lambs to the slaughter, and they just died because they're taking up population space and there's no way to get them over there. So there was that, but yeah, so it just happened so fast. It's like, fuck it, I'm not gonna show it, I guess. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. You know, what can you do? And then yeah, from there to get that second relic there, where I kind of assembled all my troops at, that was the relic post up there, outpost. And I mean, same thing, like I had my troops on aggressive mode, so they're just following like the enemy, like multiple groups of enemies just up that way. And all of a sudden, I'm not paying attention, I'm trying to set the second base up really quick, and all of a sudden they're like at the relic outpost and have it down. It's like, oh, okay, I guess so. And so then that too, like, which led me to able to build the Terminators. Like, that's the stipulation, is they need to get all the relics in the area to build the building that allows us to build the Terminators. So it just kind of happened fast in the middle there, so I was like, I just won't show any of it, I guess. We'll just skip right to the end. And then yeah, and then in that end scene, I was like, I could like maybe crack a joke or two and talk over these guys, but it was really long. And then it was a huge exposition dump, so it was like, I'ma just let them talk. Fuck it, man. I'ma just let them talk, hash it out. Good bro moment then towards the end there when the chaos guy was talking to the librarian got a little more chatty there, but you know, whatever. That was just something that popped in my mind. I'm like, I'm really just not talking a whole lot through this cutscene, but I mean, what's there to say? They're just hashing it out. So there's that. Just thought I'd share you my little thought that crossed through my mind. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for today. So I would like to thank you so much for tuning in, and to frickin' smack that subscribe button, as it really helps out the channel, and I do really appreciate it. And as we say up in Canada, peace. Oh.